Hi everyone, my name is Leo, and with this video we will share the guitar gear news of the last weeks, and there is a lot to talk about. Let's start. First up, BlackStar has finally brought their IDX technology to the floor format. The IDX floor series consists of 3 models, the floor 1, 2 and 3. Well, not too much fantasy with the naming here. At the core of these units is what BlackStar calls component level modeling. The system includes 12 electric guitar amp models, 6 original BlackStar designs, and 6 recreation of classic amplifiers. There are also 3 bass amp models, 2 acoustic voices, and an acoustic simulator. Furthermore, there are 35 effects that should provide us with everything we need in terms of effects, like delays, reverbs, etc. All 3 models feature BlackStar ISF control, which allows you to move between American and British voicing, which is very nice. The cab simulation uses BlackStar's cab rig technology with IR-driven speaker and mic simulation. They've also included what they call in-the-room technology, designed to recreate the feel of standing in front of a real amp. Selectable power tubes include EL84, EL34 and 6L6 options. The screen is very small and tiny, as the approach here is to provide us with a more tactile experience, avoiding menu diving, similarly to what the Boss ME90 or the new X Trident offer. Connectivity includes USB-C for audio interface functionality, balanced XLR outputs, headphone output and MIDI control. These units can store up to 99 patches and work with BlackStar's free Architect software for deep editing with your computer. The Floor 1 is the most compact version, priced at $239. It features just 3 foot switches and no expression pedal. Then we have the Floor 2 that adds a built-in expression pedal for volume, wah and effect control, priced at €280. And then we have the top model, priced at €350, with 8 foot switches, MIDI through and an expression pedal. Here, what impressed me the most is the price. I mean, $350 for a unit with 8 foot switches is a very good price, which places it in direct competition with the Valeton GP200, for instance. And actually, I was pretty positively impressed with the BlackStar plug that I reviewed in the channel, and with the sound and with the modeling technology that it offers. It's a pity that in these models no profiling, no NAM, no capture tech is available. Neural DSP has released the Quad Cortex Mini. This is essentially the full Quad Cortex experience in a significantly smaller package. You can check out the measures in the screen, and the weight is 1.5 kilos, making it over 50% smaller than the original Quad Cortex. Despite the reduced size, Neural DSP states it retains the same processing power, audio quality and neural capture technology as in the flagship unit. At the center is a 7-inch multi-touch display surrounded by 4 stainless steel rotary encoders that function for preset, scene and stomp control, as well as parameter adjustment. The encoders also act as foot switches. The connectivity includes a combo jack input that handles instruments or microphones with phantom power, which also function as the neural capture input. The back panel includes balanced outputs, stereo effect loops, headphone monitoring and a pedal input control. Furthermore, we have MIDI support and the USB for audio interface functionalities. The Quad Cortex Mini runs on CoreOS, the same operating system as the original Quad Cortex, maintaining full ecosystem integration. It includes compatibility with supported Neural DSP plugins. Comparing it to the original Quad Cortex, it misses some connectivity, for instance like the dual combo input that can also drive microphones, that could be very useful for songwriters or acoustic guitarists that are also singers. The unit is priced at $1,300, and well, the price is actually what surprised me the most. In fact, it does not place the unit right in the middle between the Nano Cortex and the Quad Cortex, but it is actually very close to the Quad Cortex. With this price difference, honestly, I would go with the original Quad Cortex, having more foot switches and one more combi input. And so here the price and the market placement, I would say, for me, are a bit surprising. Synergy Amps has partnered with Dave Friedman and Pete Thorne to create the Friedman IR Load, which incorporates a new patent-protected machine learning power amp technology. The IR Load delivers 360 watts of stereo power, which Synergy equates to approximately 90 watts per side, compared to a tube amp. It functions as multiple devices in one: a load box, an attenuator, an IR loader, and a power amp. What makes this unit technically distinctive is its machine learning approach to amplifier response. According to the manufacturers, the system monitors how your specific speaker cabinet behaves and adjusts power delivery in real time to reproduce the impedance curve interaction that occurs between tube amplifiers and speakers. The front panel features stereo controls for reactance, IR level, depth and presence for each channel, along with IR bypass switches. Then we have an amp in dial with -10 and +4 dB options. There are 4 speaker outputs and MIDI connectivity for preset control. The unit is available in both head and rack mount formats. Pete Thorne, who consulted on the project, has emphasized its transparency when reamping or recording a tube head while maintaining what he described as the punch of a real amplifier. Pricing and availability have not been officially announced yet. Just to clarify a bit better, typically Class D amplifiers have long been prized for their lightweight efficiency, but they sound stiff or hard compared to traditional vacuum tubes. Synergy's new system aims to address these cons, using machine learning to monitor the speaker's output voltage and current in real time. Furthermore, also Wampler has embraced this tech, using it in some upcoming pedals. So this is a pretty interesting technology and I'm very curious to try it out. MXR has released a new pedal, the EVH Modern High Gain, which is designed to deliver the high gain channel tone of the 5150-3 amplifier in pedal format. This is an analog circuit that uses multi-stage MOSFETs for replicate the vacuum tube response of the 5153. The control layouts include output, gain, bass, mid and treble knobs, giving standard but comprehensive tonal control. There is dedicated boost switch that increases gain and compression, a 55 80 Hz toggle which lets us choose between a fuller or tighter low-end response depending on our amp and cabinet setup. The pedal is true bypass and runs on standard 9V DC power supply or a 9V battery. It's priced at $270 and well, for sure, it is a pretty interesting unit. Polyend has announced Endless, a customizable effect pedal with an unusual approach. Instead of fixed effects, user can load different effects onto the unit via USB-C. The hardware is built around a 720 MHz ARM Cortex M7 processor, handling 48 kHz at 24-bit stereo processing with an analog preamp on the input stage. What makes this interesting is the Polyground feature. This is an online platform where users can describe a sound using text prompts, and the system generates a custom effect that can be loaded onto the pedal. After creating an effect, it can be further adjusted in the playground environment. The system uses a token system. Each effect prompt costs 1 token, and the created effect belongs to the user. New users start with 20 tokens. At launch, Polyend states there are over 30 effects available, including multi-drive, reverbs, choruses, and glitch effects, with plans to add more regularly. The pedal comes with a customizable blank faceplate, so users can personalize the look. Endless is priced at 300 euros, and well, it is for sure a very interesting and quite a new approach. JBL has entered the practice amp market with the BandBox series, which combines portable speakers with guitar amplifier and AI-powered features. The core technology is what JBL calls Steam AI. This is an on-device steam separation algorithm that isolates or removes vocals, guitar or drums from an audio track in real time. The processing happens locally on the device without requiring cloud processing or an internet connection. The BandBox Solo is the portable option at $250. It delivers approximately 30 watt output through a full range speaker system. There is a single guitar microphone input, Bluetooth connectivity and a built-in LED pixel display. Through the JBL app we can access 8 amp models covering clean to high gain tones, plus effects including phaser, chorus and reverbs. The BandBox Trio is the larger model at $600. It delivers 135 watts through a 6.5-inch woofer and dual 25mm tweeters. The significant difference is the 4-channel mixer with 4 instrument inputs, making it suitable for small bands or jam session. It includes an LCD color screen and the same Steam AI capability and effects as the Solo. Voice-oriented effects are included with also a voice tuning one. In terms of I/O, it has a dual XLR input that can drive a mic, a guitar input, Bluetooth and USB connectivity. An aux in and a pass-through is included. I can't see MIDI connectivity, but maybe it manages MIDI over USB-C. So basically here we have an all-in-one AI-powered practice amp that can separate instruments and vocals in real time, so we can mute parts, isolate solos or change keys. So here I'm not quite sure. It's interesting the possibility to merge in one device a practice unit with something that can be used while jigging. But it really depends on how it sounds, if it is powerful enough, how are the guitar amp simulations. So here we have to wait and see. There you have it. We are seeing interesting applications of AI and machine learning across different categories, from Synergy power amp technology to JBL steam separation and Polyend's prompt-based effect generation. At the same time, more traditional approaches like the BlackStar ID X-Floor and MXR EVH pedal continue to refine established technologies. I'll get in some of these units into my studio for proper testing, so make sure to subscribe and ring the bell not to miss my upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching and see you soon. Bye bye.